The alarm goes off, you reach over to silence it, and before your feet even hit the floor, you're doom scrolling. Messages, headlines, work emails, group chats, the daily influx begins. You eventually get out of bed, but you already feel wired and empty. This is digital exhaustion. It is a state where your mental battery is actively draining, while your devices continually demand your attention. You haven't done anything physically demanding yet. Your body is well rested, but your cognitive reserves are already heavily depleted. This everyday morning routine reveals exactly how our digital tools quietly siphon our energy before the workday even starts. Every app and platform we use functions as an engineered system, built specifically to capture and hold our focus. Designers utilize immediate feedback loops and continuous notifications to ensure you remain locked into continuous, unbroken engagement. This creates a direct mechanical conflict. Human cognitive energy is strictly finite. Digital interfaces, on the other hand, are designed with infinite feeds and relentless demands. Forcing a human mind to operate within an ecosystem built for intentional overload makes burnout a certainty. In his research, Paul Leonardi identifies an exhaustion triad driving this burnout. It is a cycle built on 3 pillars: attention shifts, mental guesswork, and heavy emotional load. This diagram visualizes the mechanics of an attention shift. Every time your focus moves, your brain burns extra fuel. Multitasking is actually rapid task switching between incompatible modes. Toggling from a report to a chat forces the brain to constantly load and reload contexts. Smartphones and laptops make these jumps feel completely frictionless. We swipe between apps in milliseconds, but the invisible cognitive toll compounds with every transition. A full day of seemingly effortless clicking, toggling, and replying accumulates thousands of these micro-penalties, leaving us feeling as drained as if we had spent hours doing heavy manual labor. The second part of the triad is inference, or mental guesswork. Lean digital communication channels like email and text strip away tone, timing, and body language. When a coworker takes too long to reply, or a client sends an abnormally brief message, you instantly decide what it means. Without context, your brain is forced to invent a narrative about how they feel and what it says about you. Social media operates as a distorted mirror. You scroll past curated photos of vacations or bold promotions, constantly comparing your own everyday reality to someone else's highlight reel. You are attempting to construct entire relationships out of a few likes and replies. Filling in these digital gaps creates a massive cognitive load built entirely on fabricated social assumptions. The final pillar is the emotional load. Digital platforms strip away our sense of control, plunging our minds into erratic, unpredictable states without warning. This lack of control triggers 5 specific emotions: fear, anxiety, guilt, anger, and excitement. The fear of missing an important update pairs with the anxiety of navigating endless options. Every choice feels risky, and decision-making becomes paralyzed. These emotions run exactly like a hidden background app on a computer. They quietly eat up your mental processing power while you attempt to focus on your actual work. The massive, chaotic emotional flood triggered by these interfaces drains our energy far more than the physical act of staring at a screen. To regain that lost energy, we have to look at the progress principle. Human beings generate energy when they see tangible forward steps toward a clear goal, and they lose energy when time is swallowed without visible forward movement. The first mechanical fix is to trim and match your tools. Cut the number of digital platforms you use by half. Fewer tools means fewer shifting menus, fewer switches, and less interface relearning. Next, you must consider equivocality. This chart illustrates how to match your tool to the task. If the information is straightforward, route it to a lean channel, like email. If the information is open to interpretation, route it to a richer channel, like a video call, where tone and feedback are immediate. The second mechanical fix involves changing how you process inputs. Instead of allowing constant interruptions, manage your digital tasks like a factory production line by batching and streaming. Group your focus-intensive tasks, like reviewing documents or drafting reports, into long, uninterrupted blocks. Then designate specific priority slots to stream only truly urgent, incoming messages. By organizing your work based on the type of thinking it requires, you eliminate the cognitive friction caused by constantly jumping between incompatible modes. The third mechanical fix is adjusting your default response times. Rather than answering a message the second it arrives, intentionally wait an hour or even a full day before replying to non-urgent items. Pausing before you answer dictates a saner communication cadence. It replaces tired, resentful, and vague reactions with clarity and purpose, and encourages others to mirror your pace. You can also leverage your platforms by learning vicariously. By observing digital networks from the perimeter, you can build a mental map of experts and connectors without getting dragged into the daily noise. Finally, step completely away from the screens. Engage deeply in tactile, offline hobbies that demand your absolute physical presence. When you inhabit an offline project, you enter a sweet spot where challenge and skill meet. You achieve genuine flow, actively restoring the cognitive capacity your devices drained earlier. We cannot eliminate digital tools from our daily lives, but by engineering intentional boundaries, we ensure our tools serve our focus instead of stealing it.